Yo, what's up? In this video, I'm gonna talk about Undisputed, and also there's some more stuff I saw. Um, I'm gonna talk about that I saw before I made the scheduled live screen. So the day been an okay day. I'm still having like a sinus problem, like it hurting like around my eye. So I've been taking some ibuprofen. I took some ibuprofen PM about 20 minutes ago. And so I might not be on here long depending on if I fall asleep or not. But ESPN, I mean not ESPN, BSPN and it Undisputed started to turn like First Take 2.0. Okay. Uh it turned to BSPN First Take 2.0. Now Skip Bailey, when it come to LeBron, Scottie Pippen, James, there's nobody else on TV that speak the truth about their role player than Skip Bayless. I give him that. Uh, he speak the truth when it come about their role player. Ever since the beginning. But these last couple of months, Skip Bayless just been off his rocker with all this stuff about racism and stuff. And the reason why I said this is he made a tweet. I ain't even watch Undisputed today. He made a tweet talking about they're gonna talk about why. I said, now Skip Bayless, you sound like a moron as of late. Just stick to bashing LeBron. You got knowledge of that. He said tomorrow on this, well, I guess today on this few Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe and I address the question why 42 or 48 Pro Football Hall of Fame voters are white. What they got to do with anything, Skip Bayless? Okay, I mean, come on, it ain't like everybody in the Hall of Fame now. You could make an argument that they deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. There's no black player. I don't know what they were talking about. This is irrelevant. Okay, that nobody outside of the Hall of Fame is out because they black. Okay, T.O. in there, Shannon Sharpe in there, Barry Sanders in there. Yeah, that what happened with First Take. It started going down it where first they got idiot Mads, and then he was just gonna show white pity and all this other stuff. I already knew that it was going down there. Then what they got to do with, we don't even know who vote. Like the average person don't know who vote for the Hall of Fame. We just see the people. Okay, like we see Payne Manning. Okay, he a Hall of Famer. Barry Sanders is a Hall of Famer. you know, First, Undisputed, I guess it's a slow sports because all the sports gone, I guess. Because they were doing this crap when they first started. It was Kaepernick Central, every day. Had Michael Vick on there, had Ray Lewis on there, you know. And then I just stopped watching it for a while until all that blew over. Then I started watching it. I mean, what this got to do with anything? If the voters white, they ain't nobody never had an issue about anybody not being out of the Hall of Fame. Everybody that you could think of, black or white, that was a great player back in the day or in the Hall of Fame. T.O. Now if T.O. could get in, there ain't no problems. Okay, the media hated him. Someone on Ticket TV called LeBron a role player. His name is James. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't listen to Ticket TV. Yeah, cause they just reaching for stuff to talk about. They ain't no think of all the black players back in the day. There ain't nobody out of the Hall of Fame because OJ in the Hall of he was in the Hall of Fame before what happened with him. Lawrence Taylor, was a cokehead. He in the Hall of Fame. So why the discussion coming up? You know, I mean, the only person that I see that not in the baseball Hall of Fame is Barry Bonds. But you could counter that with Roger Clemens not in there either. They both were linked to PD, so they both ain't in there. You know, they would have had an argument. Roger Clemens get in and Barry Bonds don't get in. But in football, nobody never had an argument. You know, about people getting chastised because of the color of their skin. So what they got to do with anything? You know. I said, yeah, Terry Bogle. I don't listen to Ticket TV, so I don't know, you know. But I mean, you know, I could think John Rounder in Ronnie Lydon. You could think of black players. I mean, all the great black players that I grew up watching in there. Michael Irvin, Chris Carter, you know. I know, right? If somebody started saying Scottie Pippen, Jane, you know where that came from, you know. But uh, uh, I mean, come on, man. I said, Skip Bay, you need to stop, okay? And I wrote this. Undisputed starting to becoming unwatchable, okay? And then not only that, later on in the day, they brought up the Bubba Smollett thing again, Skip Bayless on Twitter. You know. He said he go a noose question. Not the Bubba Smollett thing is a dead issue. You know, it was the thing was hanging down on the garage door, and the people investigated it, and that was the end of it. It was a dead story. You know, Bubba Smollett said it was, he pretty much backed off of it. Everybody backed off of it, you know. Oh, well, I don't know about that, Terry Bogard, because I ain't never tell anybody to shut the F up. Shut the F up. You know, when they say something good about LeBron. You know, he brought it up 2 hours ago. Trying to question. FBI found the only noose that been hanging on the door since October, and 1,600 garage stores across 28 tracks, and the only one in 43 Talladega stores. How did Bubba Smollett get assigned to that stall? And then I said, man, you reaching, man. You race baiting. You know. Listen, man, the only way that'll make sense, Skip Bayless, if these people were time travelers, okay? And they knew that Bubba Smollett was going to be in there, and they went back in time, you know, and then they set it in there in October, because they knew months later Bubba Smollett was going to be in there. That news found in the garage Bubba was assigned to wasn't a small one intended to make a more convenient hand-side door pull. No, it was tied like a genuine noose, plenty big enough to fit around a neck. How could Talladega let this hang there since last October? Shut up, Skip Bayless. You sounding idiotic. Okay, I know that he's showing white pity too, like Idiot Max and the rest of them, Greg Popovich, you know, trying to stir up the pot again. This thing is a dead issue, okay? It's dead. You know. Yeah, I was, I guess. I ain't, unless y'all brought him up, because I really don't be searching for, really when it comes to LeBron, like, one of the videos I really watch is when Skip Bayless, them, or Kendrick Perkins, them, defend them and stuff, like, other YouTubes, I really don't watch them. You know, I just watch other stuff, dealing with other things that I'm interested in. So, yeah, he'll lose his job, but he'll be called a racist. And why he bringing up this Bubba Smollett thing again, I don't know. Okay? This thing is dead. It's been 2 weeks now. It's over with. Okay, everybody moved on from it. The thing been there since October. Unless he could prove they were time travelers and went back in time and put it there, then it's a dead issue, Skip Bayless. And the 42 or the 48 people white Pro Bowl. I said, man, y'all just putting y'all hand in a hat and pulling out stuff to talk about. You know. Yeah, I think so too. You know. And then by anti-black, I ain't saying, oh, I don't think he gonna say nothing like, I don't think black people should have a coaching job. He ain't gonna say nothing like that, you know. But if he say something to go against the narrative, he gonna get ridiculed, you know. Yeah, he afraid to go up against them. You know, they told me they were gonna debate it, but they both agree with each other when it come to that. Cause Skip Bayless scared to say, well, I don't agree with that because of this, and this. I was like, well, you know, at that 42 or 48, I've been like, well, everybody black that deserved to be in the Hall of Fame got in there, so I don't see what the big deal, you know. That's what I would have said. But he ain't gonna say that. I guarantee he brought it up, so of course he gonna say something wrong with it. I mean, think of the black quarterbacks like Warren Moon, you know, Patrick Mahomes keep their pace up. He going in there. If Russell Wilson, he going in there. You know, I mean, what's the big deal? You know, Barry Sanders in there, like any black star player you know from back in the day in the Hall of Fame, even the controversial ones like Michael Irvin, T.O., Lawrence Taylor, you know, OJ. They didn't kick him out due to all he did later on. I mean, yeah, exactly. You know, what's up, bro? Ticket channel, James. Ticket channel, James called LeBron a role player and said him other shoot bricks. Said him on the shooting bricks. Ray Lewis, and you know, he going in, yeah, he in there, you know. I mean, Ray Lewis a murderer, you know. I'm just joking. He ain't a murderer. Ray Lewis ain't a murderer. You know, they got two murderers in there. They got OJ and Ray Lewis. Boy, is something wrong with the voting process? You know. You know. You know, if anybody ain't get in, it's them. You know. Mike Irvin did coke. He in there. You know. Lawrence Taylor got prostitute, coke, did drugs. He in there. Ray Lewis and OJ, they murdered some people. They in there. I mean, come on. You know. I mean, you reaching. And then in the Baseball Hall of Fame, Barry Bonds voted. I vote for him, true. But on the flip side, Roger Clemens ain't in there either. So they, you know, a white person and a black person that were great at their position, and they linked to PDs. They ain't in there, so you can't say that for baseball either, you know. And then for black players, if they're trying to go their route, like I'm trying to think of like a African American great baseball player that current. You know, there was some back in the day. You know, but everybody else use the Dominican or whatever. You know. Yeah, Mark McGuire in there. You know, what's the big deal? You know, and then the Bubba Smollett thing. To my, this thing is a dead issue. That they found the thing in October. Bubba Smollett say he ain't even see the news, which is how he reacted make me think otherwise. Well, I would have said, let me see it. And then I saw where it was hung. I said, well, this just the thing to pull down the thing, you know. Yeah, Sammy Sosa turned white, and they ain't let him in. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. he got in. I think he got the anonymous what it is 100% of the vote or something, you know, or the highest percentage of vote to get in the hall. Ken Griffey Jr. You know, and so what? I mean, this was just a topic so you could try to stir up something, I guess. Now this is race baiting. You know, Blitz, you say race baiter, you know. But this is now this situation is race baiting. I mean, what that got to do with anything? You know, if Shannon Sharp still wasn't in after 20 years of not playing, then you could have some kind of argument. But everybody eventually get in, you know. That were great. So especially in football, now basketball, but in basketball the majority of them were black. The majority of the basketball Hall of Fame is black, I would assume. And in football, the majority, most probably a mix, probably 50-50 in football. But the black football players, they were great. They in there, you know. I like Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin was the man, you know. So him not getting in, that was, you know, he gonna get in. He got in, you know. Scott Steiner. But oh yeah, then another thing, the Patrick, well, to get off that, Skip Bayless need to stop his mess with the race baiting, cause that's what he doing. Okay, you know, I ain't been watching it unless it's a topic about LeBron playing Kawhi or something like that. I watched a little segment on it, but other than that, I'm not gonna watch it until all this blow over. You know, he is a role player. And Pat Mahomes got, I knew this was gonna happen. Uh uh Pat Mahomes got paid today or whatever. $400 million. That's like a baseball salary, you know. Uh he deserve it. You know, he gonna play a 10-year contract, $400 million. You know. Now he on pace to become the GOAT, you know. Just win a couple more Super Bowls, you know, win by 3 more or something, 2 or 3 more. He'll be you know, no scandals, no cheating scandals or anything like that. I mean, you know, uh, he deserved the money. I knew he was gonna get paid. I ain't know he was gonna get paid that much, you know, but I knew he was gonna get paid. I don't know. I don't know how to go pay other players. Yeah, at least get Brady 6 or at least 5 with no controversy. You know, cause some people say, oh, the 3, the first 3 cheated and all that. So that's I still think Brady is the GOAT. Cause at the end of the day, you still gotta win 6. Yeah. And also I found this out today. Colin Kaepernick. Your boy Colin Kaepernick, the GOAT, according to Jamel Hill and Shannon Sharp, the GOAT. They're gonna have some documentary covering his previous 5 years on BSPN. BSPN caved in and gave this backup quarterback who got benched by Blaine Gabbert a documentary series. And guess who's gonna produce it? Guess who's gonna produce it? You wouldn't believe if you don't know already. Guess who got to produce, quote unquote, produce his documentary thing? Jamel, you right, Predator Kingdom, Jamel Hill. But I bet Jamel Hill will wet as a faucet once she got that news. Okay? She gonna put all her energy in that, boy. I wouldn't be surprised. She mess around on her husband just to get close to Captain. She gonna be so excited, off that. She foaming at the mouth at that. Oh, boy, you about to see some racism. Boy, that documentary gonna be horrible. Okay, they're gonna be some crap. You know, but that documentary, they said Jamel Hill is gonna produce. I said, oh God, this junk gonna be. You gonna see. You think Roots? You think watching Roots? We saw how black people had to struggle and stuff back in the day. This documentary, Roots ain't gonna have none of this documentary that Jamel Hill gonna produce. I'm telling you, Amistad and all this other stuff, and Glory and Mississippi Burning, and I'm trying to think of other movies like that. Roots, Mississippi Burning, Glory, what else? Yeah, I saw some of that back stuff. I'm gonna get into that in a minute too. You know. And oh boy, but they ain't gonna have nothing. Oh, dude, you might as well just, the Malcolm X movie, Do the Right Thing, man. You might as well just throw them in the trash can. Glory, Roots, Amistad, Mississippi Burning. But all that gonna be combined into one documentary series, boy. She gonna put it all out there, In the heat, yeah, you're right. I saw that with I used to watch a TV show with my grandparents, and I watched a movie, back at the sitting party movie with my grandparents, the heat of the night, all of that, They ain't gonna have nothing on this documentary, but you talking about some exaggeration. I wouldn't be surprised. She 12 years a slave, put all that, you could throw all the movies I just mentioned in a bowl and stir it up and pour it out. That'll be that Colin Kaepernick documentary. Cause she fit up. But you talking about some hyperbole, she fit put it on now. Okay? If you watch that series, it's gonna be a 15-part series. It's gonna be 5 years of NFL slave or something. She gonna make some stupid title. Okay? You're gonna see Kaepernick in chains. You gonna see him getting whipped. Do what I went through in my 5 years. These last 5 years, showing him getting whipped, getting hosed. The movie Salem. All that, you put all that in the pot and stir it up. That's gonna be that documentary. It ain't gonna be nothing but crap. I ain't saying those movies I mentioned ain't crap, but she gonna make it like he went through all that stuff like them people in the movies I mentioned went through. That's how she gonna present it. And then the sad thing about it, people like Shannon Sharp and the woke community, they gonna buy into it. That he had to escape. They gonna show him leaving the 49ers like escaping out of the 49ers facilities and all this other stuff. Like 12 years a slave and Tubman or whatever, Harriet the movie or whatever, Oh man, I had to get out. He was in chains with the 49 jersey on, in chains. Oh, I escaped. Me and Eric Reed, we escaped. Me and Eric Reed escaped. Showing them escaping with dirty, like they've been going through dirt and stuff. Like they escaped their facilities. And I'd be like, what the flunk? What is this? Yeah. Kunta Capte or whatever, Yeah, man, when I was with the 49, they gave us slave names. You know, they called me they called me Dave, you know, and then showing him and Eric getting whipped by the owner, I guess, and all of that. I said, man, this is some crap. You know, you know. Yeah, the plantation gonna be the 49er facilities. So him and Ed Reed gonna build a tunnel and escape. You know, and he gonna get whipped and hosed and all of that. But that junk gonna be, but that documentary gonna be some garbage. Okay, Mississippi burn all. You know, once cause you know his narrative is he got kicked out of the league, but that's not true. They kicked me out of the league, and I went home. They were burning crosses, and and, you know, they wrote "in" on my gate, you know, and all of that. And you know, I got tired by my feet and dragged through the city. It gonna be all kinds of crap, okay? You know, God, but that junk, I said, out of all the people, you know, to get, they gonna get her. You know how baby be rubbing his hands on that gift or whatever, baby from Cash Money. That's how Jamel Hill was when she got that news, but she finna put it all out, you know. Yeah, the Underground Railroad in San Francisco, you know, and they gonna say all the NFL owners are racist. Oh, you know, this guy racist, that guy. She just you go. I put it to you like this: take a drink if y'all drinking type. Take a shot every time if whenever that documentary come out. Take a shot. Every time they say racist, racism, systematic racism, white supremacy, injustice. Take a shot every time they say that. You will be drunk by the first. You'll be drunk as a skunk. Okay, before the first commercial break, you'll be drunk. You'll be wobbling around, throwing up and stuff. You know, yeah, systematic, injustice, and all this other stuff. Okay, you know, you'll be drunk before the first commercial. Not the first episode. The first commercial break. You gonna be drunk, throwing up, wobbling around, falling out and stuff, and you take a shot every time they say them words in that documentary. That junk gonna be crap, boy. You know. Yeah, they go over exact. You know how to do drama. You right, Predator. Can you know how to do dramatization like on Unsolved Mysteries and stuff? They reenact, you know, what they think what happened or whatever. You know, they're gonna reenact that. They're gonna show Colin Kaepernick throwing touchdowns and winning games, which he didn't at his last season. They're gonna show him playing good, stuffing up the stat sheet, they winning, and then they're gonna show the owner. The owner gonna have instead of wearing a suit like most owner wear, he'll wear the clothes like you know, Leonardo DiCaprio character in Django, where he was wearing. He gonna be wearing they gonna have the owner wearing that, you know, wearing the same stuff Leonardo DiCaprio wearing in Django with a whip in his hand. N-word, sit on this bench and let this white man be quarterback, and you sit on the bench N-word and hit him with the whip and stuff. You know, that's how it gonna be. I'll put that on everything. That's how it gonna be, cause you know they say it last 5 years. So he was playing 5 years ago. He gonna be, you know, they're gonna show the dramatization of a number 7 throwing touchdown. None of this ain't true, by the way. Throwing touchdowns, completing passes, getting first downs, getting touchdowns and everything. And then all of a sudden, the owner is gonna be dressed like Leonardo DiCaprio was in Django in 2015, by the way. Go show him come up with a whip, and then they say, "Oh yeah, we won another game. sit on the bench, in, and hit him with the whip, and let this white man play quarterback. You know, we ain't gonna pay you in. We're gonna kick you out of the we're gonna kick you out of the league, in. Get out of here, and then hit him with the whip. And then him and Ed Reed, oh man, we gotta escape. You know, you saw Color Purple. Now this how he gonna lead. This how he gonna make it. Cause they say they kicked him out of the league. So this how they gonna have him kicked out of the league. Color Purple when Danny Glover separated those two girls and told the girls to get out. Told the other girl to get out of here. Get. On the porch. That's how they gonna do Kaepernick. It gonna be Ed Reed and Kaepernick. They gonna be hugging each other. Please don't let them go. Ed Reed, don't let them go. Then the owner gonna be separating them. Get out of here, like on Color Purple. Yeah, Kaepernick Unchained. He gonna be, get out of here, get. He gonna got a whip. Get out of here, get. So the owner, see, this how it gonna happen. So the owner, say, sit on the bench, and hit him with the whip, get Blaine Gabbert in there, and then Kaepernick gonna start kneeling. Oh, I'm gonna kneel to show my disapproval. And then the next thing they're gonna show him and Ed Reed hugging on the porch. And then the owner go separate them like Danny Glover separate them girls on Color Purple and told the girl to get out of here. Get. That's Kaepernick the one said, why? Why you want me to leave, And that's how they're going to dramatize him getting kicked out of the league, When fans through. Yeah, that's how it gonna be. It gonna be like 42. That's another movie you throw it in there. But what the difference is, what happened to Jackie Robinson, that really happened, to him. But Kaepernick, they're gonna make it up. And then you would think that after that documentary made, they see all this crap that not true. Bspn gonna approve it. They're gonna say play it. They're gonna approve the documentary. And then yeah, the crowd will be calling him the N-word when he kneeling. None of that didn't happen, by the way. But they gonna say it, Jackie Robinson probably got called the N-word at the game, got hit by pitches and stuff. So all that true. If Jackie Robinson said it, said it. But with Kaepernick, they ain't true. He gonna be. Now, this how they also gonna do it. Like, he gonna be scoring touchdowns and stuff, which it didn't happen last year. He gonna be throwing touchdown, right? And then instead of showing the crowd cheering like the 49er fans, they're gonna show the 49er fans gonna be calling them the N. We're all in, get out of here. And he gonna be winning the games. They still gonna be throwing stuff at him. Get out of. We don't want to end as our quarterback. Get out of here, And then what I said about the whip and stuff, that gonna take place after that, Kaepernick Unchained. That's a good one, Oh, but Jamel Hill, but she already writing it up as we speak. Okay. And then also they're gonna show other quarterbacks that they feel not to Kaepernick quality. They're gonna show Mark Sanchez, they're gonna show Jay Cutler, they're gonna throw all them under the bus. Oh, these players weren't better than him, and all of that. Then they're gonna show, they're gonna pick, they're gonna cherry pick, stuff that people said about him, by him kneeling and all of that, Yeah, he might do, Oh, but Jamel finna have a field day. You know, in a way, I want to see it because it's gonna happen just like yeah, he gonna get a statue made or some kind of thing, you know. In a way, I want to see it. You know, I want to see if they're gonna try to make it 10 parts like Jordan or something, you know. And then again, I don't want to see it because I don't want to support it, okay? Because it's nothing but crap. So what the other year is gonna be like, you know? Because he didn't play, you know, him sitting around. Yeah, I ain't gonna watch that, John. I ain't gonna watch it. These woke folks, they gonna watch. They gonna support it. Uh, uh. Hey, big booty white girl, Palm Police. Since you here, I want to ask you a question. Back in the day, I'm gonna get back on the Kaepernick thing in a minute. But back in the day, if you still on, back in the day, you said that you said this in a comment on some video I said about black, you know, I don't have no, I date, you know, ain't nothing wrong with dating black women or something. You said in the comment section that black women vagina, you ain't say vagina, but you said the other word. You said black women vagina look different. You know, I want to ask you what do you mean by that? Why it look different? I don't know you remember you saying that, but you said that, you know. So if you still on the chat, just type in what do you mean by black women vagina look different or strange or whatever. You say different, I think. You know, just look different to you. What do you mean by that? You know, so why he if he on here and typing, I wanna you know, I talk about Kaepernick some more. So, you know, they're gonna show him getting whipped. They're gonna show him getting hosed down and you know, stuff like that. It's just gonna be crap. Okay? Out of all the people to get to produce, it's her. And she foaming at the mouth as we speak. Okay? You know. So if you still on big booty white girl Pog Police. I forgot what your username was before you call yourself dad. God, I forgot. But you wrote that you said black girls' vagina look different or something, you know, to you. And I just want to know what you mean by that. You know, because it was funny. I thought about it the other day. I think I talked about it the other night, you know. And you weren't on then, I don't think, but you on now. I just want to know what you mean by that. You know, but that Kaepernick documentary, but it gonna be Kaepernick Unchained, 12 years, a Niner or something. I don't know. San Francisco burning. You know, the Kaepernick Unchained. That. Yeah, you're right. You know, if they don't win, they gonna be racist. You know, so the place gonna be racist if he don't win. You know, and people go. I said, man, they gonna show. Oh boy, that joke gonna be funny. You know. They gonna be funny now. Yeah, but other than that, man, like I read like the sinuses, you know, it's still hurting around this area a little bit, around my eye area, and like to my teeth, and I read that that'll happen. So as far as other symptoms, like my sinus area, other symptoms, everything, you know, I ain't coughing or whatever, but it is like I feeling a lot of pain, not a lot, but yesterday was feeling fine. Like today, well, I think I took the sinus medicine just one time today. So I don't know if that's it. I took some Tylenol, Advil PM. Um, oh, well, other than I went to the gym this morning too. So other than going to the gym and work, I'm pretty much in the house. Like if I want somebody to come over, I ask would they come over or whatnot. But for the last month or so, I really didn't really go out. Like people came to my house, or whatever. Yeah, but I'm still waiting on. I hope he answer. Cause it's funny. Kaepernick Unchained. Yeah, that's. Where they go out, and then they're gonna have all the owners gonna be dressed not in suit. They're gonna be dressed in old 1800, fancy garbs. That's how you gonna have every in the dramatization, every last owner. You know, yeah, probably. Why? Yeah, that probably will be the title, Kaepernick Unchained or something. Some kind of thing they're gonna make it. And they talking like this guy was Scam Newton. Okay, you know, Scam Newton was hurt, but I mean, you look at his resume, he got a bigger resume. And he got a job. You know. And them people talk, oh, we want to get capped. They're just saying it just to appease the masses. They ain't gonna sign it. They could have signed him any day. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna sign it, man. I ain't against nobody not signing them, but they ain't gonna sign them. Yeah, 5 years a slave. That's a good one. Uh, Kaepernick Unchained. That Kaepernick Unchained. You know. Oh, but you talking about some spin? They're gonna be spinning the mess out of that. The workout thing. Instead of telling the truth, say, yeah, I gave them the runaround. They go spin it to make it sound like the NFL will try to screw with them. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know. And I believe we're gonna start too. Not Kaepernick. Scam Newton. You know. On paper, he saying well, depending on if he still got it. Cause granted, last couple of years he was kind of hurt and and whatnot. But if he healthy and stuff, Cam Newton's a good player. I joke and say Scam Newton, but though they're just joking. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Predator Kingdom and Paul Revere. That's a good question because they signed him, and let's just say they signed him. He played like Josh Freeman did. That game that when he played for Minnesota that game. Uh and then you clearly see that he can't play, and they cut him. The NFL is racist. Undisputed gonna have a 10-day series about it. Okay. And black people hate the league. Exactly. And then they won't understand. They showing people who can't play. Oh, he better than all these backup quarterbacks. Well, that's life. Okay. You know, I'm sure I'm not the best person in my position. I'm just at the right place at the right time, and then other intangible playing to it. You know, I tell people that when they say this about other quarterbacks is worse than him, how they got the job, other stuff play into it. Okay, I can know everything I need to know about being a pilot. I know how to fly the plane. Know how to do everything about an airplane I know. But if I go in the interview and stink up the joint, or act like an a-hole, and not dress properly to an interview, and ask stupid questions or give stupid answers, they're not gonna hire me. That's just how it goes. Yeah, he is gonna be a distraction, because if he could be Patrick Mahomes, they could sign him to the Chiefs. You would think that there'll be no issue with Patrick Mahomes starting and Kaepernick on the bench. You would think that, but I guarantee you there could be some people saying Kaepernick needs to start. Okay, or like I said before. Yeah, called first impression. Same thing if you meet a woman. If you got a sucky first impression, I mean, in that case, you could probably rebound from that. But I'm just saying, if your first impression, like you smell like you ain't take a bath in days, your breath smell bad, you know, or whatever, and you just look like pig pen from the peanuts. I mean, the female gonna have the first impression that you don't take good care of yourself, so they ain't gonna look at you again. Now, there is some case that you could rebound from that, but if you never see her again or whatever, that's the only impression of you. You look like pig pen, you know. I mean, it could be Patrick Mahomes just got this contract and 24 years old. All right, now he have a bad. They signed Kaepernick. He have a bad game, because every quarterback gonna have a bad game. He have a bad game. He threw 3 picks, got sacked 3 times, threw 3 picks, got blown out. It could be Jamel Hill, Bomani Jones, people like that gonna say that. Let's just say he had 2 back-to-back games that he played bad, which happens, you know. And they got blew out and all this, or they just lose back-to-back games, okay? And he don't play like up to snuff. He could be Bomani Jones, Jamel Hill, Idiot Max, people of that ilk, Sean King, who is a white man. I don't got anything with white people. I'm just saying the man white, but he try to get haircuts and try to come off as mixed, but he white. It could be people that ilk that say that Patrick Mahomes need to be benched and Kaepernick need to play. I guarantee you. Or they start the season 1-2. Okay, they win one game, lose another, win the other one. Okay. Or let's just say they go 8-8 and miss the playoffs. And you look at Patrick Mahomes' number, he played good. They just lost. They just missed the playoffs. They gonna say Kaepernick need to play. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna be saying. And what team want to deal with that? Yeah, exactly. I mean, Patrick Mahomes gonna have a bad game. I ain't gonna say 2. You could just say 1. He had one bad game. He played like crap. That every quarterback gonna play like crap one time or another. And they gonna say that Kaepernick need to play. I guarantee I put that on everything. Okay? You know. Ticket has LeBron Lover debating him right now. Well, I don't really watch Ticket TV, so I remember you brought him up before. I checked him out that day I was off. I wasn't really, I scanned through some of his videos, but it ain't nothing I really watch. And so but I saw LeBron some video that LeBron was training on. They showed J.R. Smith at practice or something. You know, Oliver Miller, LeBron training. Probably Oliver Miller. I doubt Oliver Miller get back down and boxed out by J.J. Barea. You know, so I give the Oliver Miller. So. Yeah, man, I ordered a face mask, and I think I said this the other day. I was trying to get a Wu-Tang face mask, but they out at the Wu-Tang store. But once they get back in stock, I'm gonna order one, and wear, so yeah, man. But that Caffeinated Unchained thing, that's funny. And what else I did? I went to work. My tooth hurt now, and I read the sinus thing. They said that could happen too. Around the jaw area or something. Like it's switching. Like it'll be on one side, then it'll go to the other side. So I'm gonna buy some more sinus pill tomorrow. I think I got 4 more. Like you take 2 at a time. But if it's continue like this by Wednesday or something, I'm gonna go to the doctor, and see what they say, But I looked at all the symptoms of a sinus infection. I'm experiencing some of them, And like I said, I looked at the coronavirus thing. I'm not experiencing anything with that, So, how come LeBron did not beat the Mavs in the final? Because he's a role player, you know. That's why. And then I saw that crap this morning at the gym. They talk about the decision. There was no sound on the TV. I saw him sitting there with his flunkies talking about their decision. And I knew why he did the boys club thing now. See, because he set it up that way. So if somebody criticizes him, LeBron lovers like they did, he doing that for charity. And then they trying to shame you not to say anything, because if you say something about it, they'll link that to charity, and they'll pretty much try to say that you don't care about charity. Okay? So that's why he did that. It's LeBron James, folks. He could do that charity anytime he want to. So he surrounded himself by that. It's just like, okay, like, I use profanity, right? But I don't use it around elderly people. I never did. I got like something in my brain that it'll just stop. I'm talking about like, like 70, 80 on up or whatever. Like grandmothers or whatever. So I got in my brain not to use any profanity or whatever. And my parents and stuff. So LeBron James, he'll make a documentary around elderly people. So if you start cussing at them and stuff, most people won't be cussing at them because the elderly people and stuff there. So that's why he have them there. That's why he had them children there. Okay? Because if somebody criticizes him, he could spin it and say we dissing him about the charity. Okay? Yeah, I try not. Now sometimes with the kids it slip up. But with elderly, I don't think I ever did it, But with the kid, like when D bring the twins, though, me and him be talking, and I try not to curse and stuff. Like if we do talk about stuff, I spill out the word, they 5. They know how to spell like cat and house. But the other words, like the bad words, they can't make it out. So like, yeah, man, yeah, man, dude call old girl a bitch. I say that in front of the twins. They 5, so they don't know what that word spell. But occasionally, sometimes it do slip out occasionally. And then I remember one time slipped up and said the S word, and she said, "You said a bad one." The twin said, "You said a bad word." I said, "I meant to say shucks." Oh shucks, you know. So I do it like that. And then my mom and my dad out, even though I'm an adult, I still, when I talk to them, act like I'm a kid. I just don't curse or nothing. I don't think they would have mind, but I just don't. Yeah, he is smart now, cause that's now. That's why he did it. Because look at what the LeBron lovers say. He doing something for charity. You criticize him for that. That decision wasn't for charity. He just set the decision up with the charity thing. Okay, he could have did that somewhere anywhere and did the charity by itself. He did that intentionally. So if somebody criticized him, you could just say, "Oh, you against children? You against raising money to help children?" See, that's how he did. He was smart for that now, but I saw through it. That's why I still diss it. You know, he raised money for children. Yeah. But in front of the children, I just don't be cussing. See, because when I see people do that, especially with small children, I mean, I put to you like this, like small children, I don't do it. But if they like 15, 16 or something like that, I don't really care then. But if they like, small children like 10, 9, 8 on down or whatever, preteens on down, if you get what I'm saying, I don't do it. I don't be cussing like a sailor with the teenagers either in front of them. But I'll be more lax. I won't mind if it slip out or whatever. But small children, I definitely don't do it. Because they'll pick up on it. You know, even when the twins were hand babies, as people down here say, arm babies or whatever. I used to mess with them and stuff. Yeah, yeah, they like old, like teenagers and older. It's I don't care then. But if they small children, I don't uh I don't cuss in front of them. Like stuff like that. Cause they'll start saying that stuff at school and stuff. Especially if they small enough. And then another turn off is a woman be cussing like that, like MF and all that in front of their children and stuff. Not like I'm gonna beat your A or something like that. I guess that's fine. But I'm talking like the bad cussing MF and all of that, and screaming at that child. That's a turn off for me. If I see a woman do that, I just back away. You know. Yep. Kaepernick Unchained coming to BSPN near you. BSPN Plus. Subscribe so you can watch it. Yeah, every word. You know. I say, can you say a word without cussing? You know. Cause I know how to do it at work. Like if I'm around my coworkers, we be cussing and stuff. But like if we go out to the buildings and stuff, I don't. Even though they're adults, I don't be. I'll probably say hell or something. But I don't be just cussing, cussing, cussing. You know, when they get mad and because it's funny, it be hot to me, you know. And they get mad because I'll get mad with them, and then you know they probably get turned on by that, you know, because I don't like when a female get upset with me, I don't pay that no mind, you know. They get madder at that, you know. So, you know, some guy they'll be arguing with them and stuff. I don't got time to do that, you know. Or if I do say something back, I don't be cussing. I'll be calm. I say relax. You acting up here and the situation really down here. Okay, how could you say that? You know. Yeah. And I just walk. I just get. I just I just I just when they start doing like that, I say, okay, you tripping. I finna go now, or I finna hang up the phone and call me back once you cool down, or come back, or I come over once you cool down, and they'll cool down, you know. Cause some people they'll do that jump just to test you to see if you go off the deep end. You know, when I was young, I used to fall for it, but now I don't. Even if they testing or not, I just don't have time to argue with you. I say, look, you tripping right now, so I finna leave, or uh, I finna hang up right now, or whatever situation is, and just hit me back up once you cool down, and then that's it. You know. You know, and then or they'll try to see if you gonna call, which I don't. Then they'll call or text, I'm sorry, or the next day, I'm sorry, you know, such and such. I said, it's fine, you just mad, you know. Ain't no sweat on my back, you know. Yeah, Paula do fine. I remember when she was on American Idol, the thing that said one of the contestants, she had an affair with one of the contestants. It was a guy. And then the guy, instead of the guy just was doing, if I was the guy, I just would have kept doing it. Okay? Staying there fair. Instead, he trying to expose her and stuff. I said, man, you stupid. Man, I'll be right there handling business. You know. I forgot who that guy was. It wasn't nobody that won anything. But you know, Paula do started messing with him, you know. And he go tell. You think I'ma tell? Especially with Paula Abdul, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, if I win or not. You know. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she bad, you know. You know, she was a dancer, you know, like a choreographer or whatever. So, and a Laker girl, I believe. So, you know, them women tend to stay in shape if they keep themselves up, you know. Yeah, he told. I remember that story broke off. I said, man, you stupid as I don't know what. Man, I would have kept my mouth shut, you know. And then where that guy at now, I don't even remember his name. That's how relevant he is now. You know, he could have just kept handling business with Paula do until she got tired of her and went on to somebody else. Then I've been like, well, she went on to somebody else, and I would have went about my business. You know. Oh, for real. Yeah, she was a Laker girl now. You know. I mean, Paula do bad. Uh, yeah, she bad now. You know. But when American Idol first came out, you know, we used to watch just the try. Well, you know, some people watch the whole thing, but we just watch the try just to see that Simon guy go off on them and stuff. And once that was over, I just stopped watching it for the rest of the season, you know. But there been some good people who didn't win. Became like Jennifer Hudson. She didn't win, I don't think. And you know, she won an Oscar and stuff. You know, so you know, you don't necessarily have to win it. And there's a lot of people that won it. I don't remember, you know, like the only people I remember is Kelly Clarkson, and you know, call your boy that. Jordan Clarkson and uh Kelly Clark Rubin, but I don't think he be doing anything. And that Clay Aiken guy, I think one of the other one. And I don't hear nothing from them. Yeah, Carrie Underwood, she still, uh uh and Kelly Clarkson and Jennifer Hudson, but Jennifer Hudson didn't win though, you know. So, it's a toss up how your career gonna go. Oh, okay. About Clay Aiken. Yeah, but it just depends. Sometimes you don't win, but you have a great career. That Philip Phillips guy. He from the county next to us. I think he was on there. I think. And so you know, yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, Philip. Yeah, he stayed where he from Lee County, the next county over. It's like 15 minutes away from where I stay. Yeah, I know they got a sign saying this the home of Buster Posey from the San Francisco Giants. He from there too. And Philip Phillips. And the Lee County won the state a couple years ago. They won the state championship in football. They got a sign for that too. Yeah, he won it. He won it in 2012. So yeah, he from Lee County too. Um, yeah, when he came out as a rookie, we were trying to find his rookie card, but we couldn't. You know, and sometimes cause I got an older brother, like a couple years older than me on my dad's side. He from he from the county, Lee County too, and he took a picture with him like a couple years ago. So I guess in the off season, Buster Posey probably be in town or whatever. Buster Posey had a better career because Buster Posey not only he won 3 World Series and the MVP. You know, and going to All Star games and stuff, and Buster Douglas. I mean, that was a feat to knock out Mike Tyson. But the Holyfield fight, he got his butt whooped. You know, Huh? So better career, Buster Posey. Even if you stop at the first 5 years in Buster Posey, and you just stop it right there. You know, so it was a feat that Buster Douglas did it. I mean, I saw some documentary with Mike Tyson dealing, leading up to the fight. He pretty much wasn't taking it seriously, which is bad. He saying he was he was having sex with multiple women and wasn't training, and he just went there just for a quick cash grab. He was gonna fight Holyfield next, according to that documentary. Yeah, out of his words, and he was just partying and just sleeping with women. He wasn't training. So all that factor in, that, and then in sports like boxing, like that's how I would approach it. I will never take any fight as a this gonna be like a nothing fight, because think about it, man. You get a one punch, lucky punch could knock you out. Bubba Smollett. Yeah, man, that dude got mad, but don't you talk about him from my city. I said, you don't tell me what to do. My granddaddy dead, and my dad don't have a Facebook, so unless you don't tell me what to do. Cause he got mad. I don't know, man. That got crazy, man. But yeah, like I was supposed to say, oh man, I'm sorry, man. Let me delete it. I guess he thought I was gonna say that. That'll never happen. You know. Oh man, I'm sorry. You know. Please let me delete it right away. Yeah, Gang Green on here. He be coming on here. He username Fresh. Oh yeah, we were talking about how Undisputed becoming Bspn first take. How Kaepernick making a documentary, and Jamel, ain't no joke, Jamel Hill producing it. And somebody on here said Kaepernick Unchained. That was the documentary gonna be called. And we were joking about that, and we were talking about Bubba Smollett. Yeah, yeah, Gang Green, his name Fresh. He changed his username to Fresh, but it's the same person though. You know. I don't think so. You know. Yeah, Kaepernick, ESPN signed him on to do a documentary, and Jamel Hill gonna produce it. I said, man, I can't believe out of all these people, you know. And yeah, man, but yeah, man, I'm just dealing with this sinus infection. At least what I think. I hope this is sinus infection based on the symptoms and the stuff that happening. It sounds like a sinus infection, you know, not corona or anything else severe. But like I said, man, if I'm still having little pains, it ain't as extreme as it was last week, you know, up in the week rather. But if I'm still having, pains and stuff around the area, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Then again, I might just get an appointment anyway, just to double check everything. But I think that's what it is, though. You know. The Puerto Rican. Okay, cause the people I know is that Joseph Guy Token, Marty. I used to call him Marty Jannetty. And Puerto Rican. What was the Puerto Rican guy name? Okay, Marty Jannetty. Yeah. I used to call him Marty McFly, but Marty McFly is cool. And that's like one of my favorite movies. So I ain't gonna disrespect Michael J. Fox. So I call him Marty Jannetty, I'm talking about boy when Blitz came up with those suits, that was the most dumbest thing I ever seen. If it was an official show, like on a legit sports thing, then I could kind of understand it. But they sitting there in their living rooms, you know, and they own, got the split thing. All of them sitting in they ain't sitting in no background, on on ESPN or something. They got a background with a graphic or something, you know. like in the newsroom. They was in a house. Okay, so they tell me that Blix, yeah, exactly. They did all that for that. You know, if there was no official, hey man, we got signed the NBA, or it could be something like this, like the NBA said, make a tape, make a news, make a demo or whatever of how we break down sports and send it to them. I could see it then, you wearing suits or whatever, or ESPN said, or some other popular sports thing. They go upload our video. Once we done, they go upload and put it on their channel. Then I can understand it then, or a demo reel or whatever. But they just wore suits just to talk trash. Okay? Bob Costas. Yeah, they trying to look like, I don't know, John Maine, Bob Costas or something. It was the dumbest thing. That's why I started joking on them about it. The little skit they had on suits. I had the little cartoon wearing suits. I said, man, y'all wearing suits in y'all house just to talk among y'all self. Okay? Come on, man. So what I mean? They had to, and knowing how crazy them Joker was, you would think that they just wear the coat and the shirt and the tie, but they pants, it'll be just, some basketball shorts or something. They so crazy. They probably wore the whole suit with the shoes, with the socks, with the pants, with the belt. They wore the whole suit. I bet you when they were getting ready, if I think Blitz married, but the rest of them, they got girlfriends or married or something. They put on a suit. How how you get where you look in the mirror, you make up your tie in the mirror, and you adjusting your tie and your cuff link, and you put on cologne, and you put on your blazer and stuff, and you iron it out, laying it out on the bed, And then the girl like, baby, what you got an interview today? Grits, cheese grits. I think cheese grit was on there, and what the guy named Mad Skills or something. One of them jokers was on there. They yeah. And then the girl like, who died, baby? You getting ready for you wearing a suit? And then this ain't like on a Sunday. You'll think they getting ready for church or something. It's like Wednesday or something. And they laying the suit out. No, they do what they did. They laid the suit out because you know how well this is what I do. Like I don't have a suit, but I got shirts and ties for uh funerals and different stuff like that. You iron the stuff. They ironed it out, or they took them to the dry cleaner. These jokers took their suit to the dry cleaner. Now they just got them back. They laying them across the bed, you know. And then the girl like, baby, what's the suit for? Oh yeah, for my job. That's how they vague. They job. So the next morning they jump into the shower. They put on their shirt, tie. They adjusting the tie in the mirror. The woman's standing there looking at them like, good luck on your job. Such and such. They wearing the shoes, the socks, and the matching shoes. And then, the woman standing there thinking that they gonna walk out the door, So she's standing there and goes, see you later, And he said, well, I ain't going cheese grits. I ain't going nowhere. So what you mean? Then he just walked to his laptop and turned it on and stand there and did a video, You'll think, they walking out of the room like they finna walk out and leave to go whatever. But they just walked to their living room and opened up their laptop and turned it on. Come on. With the shirt, with the pants too. Like they went to work for Fox News. Yeah. And then they did the video. They were just talking nonsense. I said, man, please, I never wear no suit. Only time you'll see me, only time you'll see me wear a shirt and tie if I'm doing a live stream. I'm coming back from somewhere. Hey man, I just got back from such and such. You know, that's the only scenario. But I ain't finna wear no suit to talk to y'all. You know, I like y'all, but I ain't finna wear no suit. You know, I don't even have a suit. I just got shirt and ties. I don't got blazers. I think last time I had a blazer, man, I was like about 10 years old. You know. Yeah, dress shoes or we like to call them down here in the South, we call them church shoes. No matter what the occasion is, they church shoes. You know. You know. But I wear shirt and ties and slacks. Like if I go to a funeral, unfortunately, if I have to go to a funeral, I wear a shirt and a tie, and I either wear like a sweater, you know, like you know them dress sweaters over it. You know, I wear that to a funeral, or just a shirt and tie. If I go to an interview, I just wear a shirt and tie and some slacks. You know, but as far as blazers, I mean, you know, I never got fitted for one, you know, as an adult. So, yeah. He said, well, give me a good night. Yeah, give me a good day kiss or something. You know, and you know, she kissed him on the cheek. And you'd think he'd be walking toward the door to unlock it and leave. He'd just walk right. He'll take a couple of steps, sit down, and turn on the thing. Just to talk about John Cena, how John Cena suck and he can't wrestle and all this other stuff. I'm talking about they used to get insane about the John. You know, I talk about the role player, but you know, I don't get that much dedicated into it. And the difference is what the role player do is real. You know, when he break, that's really, you know, it wasn't set up so he could break. He break 'cause he can't play. You know, he get dunked on because he can't. He ain't a good defender. You know, but John Cena, instead of getting mad at him, get mad at the people who set it up. Vince McMahon, okay? Cause John Cena just doing his job at the end of the day. Vince tell him to lose, tell him to win. You know. So if anybody, you get mad at him. If I see a bad directed movie, right? Let's say Denzel Washington playing the bad of the movie and it bad directed. Okay, I don't get mad at him. I get mad at the director. I said, well, you got Denzel Washington, man. How can you screw up this movie with this bad dialogue and stuff? You know. Cheese Grits used to talk about how his reviews never get no loving. I just say that. How he know that? You know. How did he know? Which one more prone against some? A person that just saying, well, you know, it ain't that serious, man. It just wrestling at the end of the day. Or a person that be screaming and stuff, telling people to go F themselves and eat a D about a fake wrestling show. And by fake, I don't mean that they don't get hurt and stuff. I mean that the stuff is set up. Which one more inclined not to get any? You know, if we playing that game. Come on. I think Harvey. Yeah, exactly. He don't wear suits at TMZ. Yeah, you know, it's fine not to watch because, okay, like if they, you know, if you watch the show and then you get tired of seeing the win and you don't watch, that's fine. But it's another thing you don't like seeing the win. You start screaming and stuff. Get at Vince McMahon and say, look, Vince McMahon, you don't know how to set up the matches or whatever like you used to do with Stone Cold. So I'm gonna stop watching. Then, you know, just stop watching and just check on it occasionally to see if they change. And then if not, don't watch it. If I was Blitz, that's what I would have did. you know. But instead, they'll watch the whole show. By the way, giving Vince McMahon money by watching it and talk about it, you know, saying he suck and stuff. TMZ got more professional environment. Yeah, but he hated Cena, boy. You know, I said, man, it's not real as far as the outcome. Okay, I mean, they go. I assume they go into the back. They say, okay, John Cena, you facing on Edge. Okay, you do this, he do this. At the end, you do your move and pin him. Okay, so how is that Cena fault? Why you need to scream at Cena for that? Scream at Vince. You know, I'm a fan of wrestling too, and you know, I suspend my disbelief. You know, now I don't like Brock. You know, cause Brock just show up every 6 months, and they always have him winning. So I get that, but I don't be screaming about it. I just every time I see him on TV, I just turn the channel. Or if he on pay-per-view, if he wrestling somebody, I just turn it off until I think the match over, and then I turn back. That's it. You know. You know, you can suck at wrestling. Don't get me wrong. We know it choreographed, but you can suck at it. Like, I can't go, you know, I can't go tomorrow to the wrestling ring and wrestle somebody and it'll look real. It'll look, you know, phony or fake, you know. Like, look at, I'm just naming some people who can't wrestle. Look at the great Khali. I don't know if y'all remember him. He sucked. You know, I get it. He, you know, you say a wrestler suck, cause some can't put it off. You know, but that ain't what his angle is. His angle is, oh, John compared to great Khali, John Cena don't suck. You know, but they were taking that jump to another level. Oh, you can go F yourself. All the Cena fans can eat a D. You know, eat a D. Or go F themselves. I remember Cheese Grit screamed in the camera, go F yourself. I said, dog, this, you know, I mean, I thought I'd be going in on LeBron level, but I don't think I ever told Isaiah to go F himself. Or Lamont. Hey, man, you think LeBron James good, Lamont? Go F yourself. I never said nothing like that. All the stuff I said to them, I meet them in person and say the same thing. You a LeBron lover, you the rank hater or Steph Curry hater. You know, I say it to, you know, ain't nothing, I say it like fine words or whatever. But if I tell somebody to go F themselves and be serious about it, you know, I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't know what's up with them and the infatuation with go F yourself, suck a D, you know, sleep with men and all this other stuff. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I still do jokes like that. Don't get me wrong, I still do jokes like that. Well, not like suck a D or eat a D. I'm talking like gay jokes. They just call it what it is. But it like get like my friend, like sometimes we'll be watching a movie and sometimes we'll be like a homosexual character. And the most I go is hey man, like for D for example. Hey D man, I ain't know you played in this movie too. And, you know, he just started chuckling. So jokes like that are fine. But I don't say, hey D, go suck off this man in Hollywood. D, eat a D. Suck my D, you know. Yeah, entertainment. I mean, you know, it's a different. It's entertainment. End of the day, it's a difference between separate. You know, disbelief. What else? What else? Suspending your belief, and that's the term. But or whatever. So when I watch Superman or I watch Spider-Man, we know in reality a person can't do that. Suspend your disbelief. Yeah. So Yeah. So when I watch Spider-Man, I know that a man can't do that. A regular person can't do that. Suspension of disbelief. Yeah. So when I watch movies, i.e. wrestling, you know, I suspend my disbelief. You know, I know they don't really hate each other. I know the Undertaker ain't really dead, and Kane ain't really from hell, and all this other stuff. I know that in real life, but when you watch the thing, I just suspend my disbelief and go along with what they trying to sell. You know, same thing with movies. You know, I know Denzel Washington. His name ain't really that. He Denzel Washington, but you watch Blitz, it's fake because Denzel Washington, don't really, train today. Denzel Washington don't kill people and stuff like that, and talk about it. It's a movie, at the end of the day. Wrestling is just like a movie, you know. Oh, even back then, when I was a young kid, like 7 or something like that, I used to think wrestling was real. I used to think Undertaker was dead, but I was a kid. But Blitz them grown men, you know, or whatever. But as I got older, I still watched it, but I just suspend my disbelief. I knew Undertaker wasn't really dead and all this other junk. But we suspended our disbelief, okay? Because if that's the case, all them people need to be going to jail. Kane had burnt JR in the early 2000s. If it were real Blitz, Kane should have been locked up for attempted murder. He burnt the man, on purpose. Stone Cold let go of that limo with Triple H in it or something. That's attempted murder. They should be in prison. Blitz, you know, you know. Uh, uh, Rikishi ran over Stone Cold. You remember that? You know, as soon as Rikishi, I guess Blitz would have broke it down. Where Rikishi said he ran over Stone Cold, therefore he tried to kill him. Why the police didn't come out the moment he admitted doing it to arrest him for attempted murder? Cause if I try to run somebody over intentionally, that is attempted murder. And assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, then the cameras be there when the whole ordeal take place. I mean, Blitz, cause I guess they be breaking down. Oh, it was a camera there. Dawn Marie, the Tori Wilson, there was a camera there. What the cameraman doing there? It's fake. Yeah, I remember that too. And yeah, it did some crazy stuff right then, boy. I didn't complain. It's fake. Him grits, cheese grits. Oh, shut up, y'all, MFers. Y'all don't get no play. I get women, you don't. John Cena sucks. He can't wrestle. I believe it comes from a thing of jealousy. Cause I think him and Cena probably the same age by now. In their early 40s ish. And this me, I ain't no psychologist, but based on how he be screaming at him and stuff, my theory is he think he better than Cena in wrestling, but a person like Cena made it and he didn't. So that was my first thoughts about it. Yeah, he'll send it to him. He was a fair wrestler. Do you remember when Blitz did that jump and I broke it down? He took down the video by Tebow. Oh, Tebow trying to make money off Jesus Christ or something. He trademarked he trademarked praying or something. He trying to profit off Jesus Christ or something, he said. And I say, idiot. He trademarked the thing T-bone. Okay, the word T-bone. Okay, and the symbol of the silhouette of him kneeling, of him praying. Not the whole thing of praying, Blitz. Cause if that was the case, churches will have to stop. All the other people will have to stop. Different religions, everything. If he easily, now mind you, now T-Bone ain't no billionaire, and you would think if you want to trademark something that worldwide is praying, which you can't trademark a religion thing like that. You know, I said Blitz. He trademarking the word T-Bone. Okay. And his silhouette of him praying, not praying all together. Okay, come on now. You think the trademark department will allow him to do that? And he took the video down because it was stupid. They do. But he said that he's saying that like Tim Tebow. He put a trademark on praying, so every time you pray, you owe him money. Okay. I said, well, that's not true, Blitz. He just trademarking the word T-Bone, like McDonald's. Like McDonald's got the M as their logo. They didn't trademark M, idiot. They trademark how their M look. Okay, so if I make a shirt or make a business with that same M or similar, I could get sued. But if I just make a regular M, you know, and say Michaels or something, and just have a big M, that they can't sue me for that. They can't sue me for making the letter. You know. I hate teased over the girlfriend cheat on the boyfriend and vice versa. That was random. I don't think did I ever saw teen dramas? You count Buffy as one, I guess. And Saved by the Bell and stuff like that, but I don't think they were dramas. Yeah, that was random though. But yeah, I don't think I really got into teen dramas though. Yeah, but yeah, man, I finna go, man. I think these 90210. Now I never saw that growing up. I mean, you know, I know of it, but I never saw an episode or anything. But hey, he feels starting to kick in, so I feel jet. If something else come up crazy tomorrow, I do a video about it. So with that said, that's it.